The basic core 4 on the floor or field can be done indoors or outdoors. I start with some deep breaths, letting my body move with the breaths so that when I inhale, I let my body extend, and when I exhale, I let it flex a little bit. I am not holding my core unless I have a low back instability. Then I start letting my low back, my hips, and my pelvis move all together just by letting the knees drop to wherever you can. Don't compare yourself, please, to my flexibility. We all have our individual flexibility and asymmetries. So just let it fall, let the knees fall where they may, without forcing it, no strain, no pain. And then we're going to start using our hips. We do one more rep here. And get ready, we're going to open our knees pretty soon and focusing on the hip joint. So here we're going to open the knees as wide as you can without forcing it again, and just focusing it just a little bit more into the hip joint itself, the hip joint capsule, where we are literally lubricating the joint, moving around what's called synovial fluid around the joint surfaces within the capsule itself to get better mobility. Breathing all the while, and move your hands up because you'll find that your boot will scoot with more repetition. Finish. Now that we warmed up our body, we're going to start in this position. Position your knee in the center of your chest, and we're going to come up with an inhale, go down with an exhale. And as you come up, I want you to push your knee, if you can, into the ground and feel that resistance through your body, that strengthening effect along your whole leg and into your back of your hip, into your glutes, into your piriformis, glute medius. And you're going to lengthen on the way down and strengthen on the way up. We're going to do 5 repetitions, and we're going to try to progress it into a deeper stretch with each movement without strain or pain. The next movement will be focusing on the quadratus lumborum, or the muscles around the waist. We're going to take a walk to the back, and as we look, we're stretching and leaning into it. And as we come and look to the front, we're contracting our core. So we're going to lengthen on the way back, and we're going to shorten and strengthen looking to the front as we shift our weight to the front. And just make it a progression to where there is no strain, no pain. Go as far back as you can doing the movement. If you find a stopping point, you can do a few more reps. In this video, we do 5 reps. Walk your hands back to start position. Next one, we get our hand on the ground, or arm on the ground. We move to a place where you start to feel a little stretch, and we lean back to get it in your top hip, in the front of your hip, the iliopsoas hip flexors. We stretch on the way back, and we're tightening our core on the way forward. So as we shift our weight back, we stretch. As we shift our weight forward into a fetal position, we're doing a curl, like an ab curl, to fire our core, even pushing your foot on top of your knee. Just don't fire your back leg. You may get a hamstring cramp. And progress this as far as you can without strain or pain. And have your pet join in, just like Barney, the cat here. Now for our final stretch, we are going to reach to the sky or ceiling and turn or twist. What we're going to do is we're pulling as if we are pushing against water, like a lot of resistance, and we reach up, and now we lengthen and stretch and turning our chest to the ground. And now we pull and tighten our core so that we get a strengthening effect on the way in and a lengthen effect on the way out, trying to progress the stretch with a further reach each time without strain or pain. Pulling in with a lot of core strength coming in. We can use our leg on top of our thigh to press to add a little more tension throughout the system, so you get a stiffening effect to solidify your fascia, and then you lengthen the fascia on the way out. Repeating, progressing in this video about 5 times, but you repeat as many as you need before you don't make any further gains in range of motion. Be sure to repeat this entire series